Right, surf log 2020 something. So yeah, I forgot, since it's getting towards summertime, the swells, they will just come in really quick and go out really quick. Like there is a swell, I thought I could catch some forerunners like this evening, but I forgot, like these, like a lot of these out of towards the well, actually I should explain it. So in the winter time, the reason on the north shore of the island is there's storms in the northern Pacific, which that is what generates the ocean swell energy. So when the wind swell from the storms comes closer to the island, there's less as the water gets shallower, it builds energy, and the energy pushes the wave up. So that's when they say that 4 feet, 17 seconds, and then a bunch of other stuff. I'm pan over here, get a little thing of the sunset. So yeah, what happens is, so when it gets towards summertime, the storms ease down in the North Pacific, and then on the north part of this island, you won't really have any swells. So because this is kind of getting towards summer, the swells that come in, they're kind of like, I think they're just like quick moving storms, or I don't really know how exactly it works, but I just know the swells, like tomorrow morning, right out here where all those people are, tomorrow morning, this will be probably like fun shoulder high waves, and then by tomorrow afternoon, this will be like close out, almost like unsurfable. Like that's how fast these swells fill in. So anyway, yeah, all the energy comes out of north, and since Hawaii is north of the equator, you get bigger waves on the north shore of the Hawaiian Islands. We're in the summertime, then all these storms are in the southern Pacific. They call them the Tasmanian swells, because I think there's like, quote unquote, is like the Tasmanian Sea or something, or maybe that's down by Australia. But all the storms down there, then they come up here. But since Hawaii is a little bit north of the equator, the summertime swells aren't quite as powerful as the north swells. But they're still fun little swells. That's why, like in Waikiki, Honolulu, the summertime swells all are like fun. Everybody out there longboard, chilling, cruising. But there can be really some good big summertime waves. There's a couple secret spots on the south shore I like to surf, and like when it gets like a little bit overhead, there's this one spot that is so perfect because it's just a smooth rolling wave, and you can literally go all the way out, like almost by this buoy, like in the summertime, this place I'm talking about. And because it's like pointed way out in the harbor, you can just go all the way out there, and you can just get on these big giant slow rolling waves. When you catch them like all the way on the outside, you got to pump your board until it starts to get form more on the inside. Then when it forms good on the inside and you've been pumping the wave, you can just get some crazy long face times, like literally like almost like 10 seconds. You can go like all the way right on that wave, and then you can cut back and go left and ride the whitewash a little bit and let it form up. It'll form up like 4 times, and then you can get another wave to the left for about 5 seconds. So you can do it again and cut back right, and you can get a really quick one on the inside for like 3 or 4 seconds. Like when I say like 15 seconds, 10 seconds, or 4 seconds, it doesn't sound very long, but when you're like actually on the face of the wave, if you're on the face of a wave for 15 seconds, it's like it seems almost like time dilation, because it seems like you're on that wave for half an hour. Like for some reason, I don't know, like time perception or what it is, but when you catch the face of a wave, you're going fast, but for some reason your mind somehow slows your perception down. So when you're on the face of the wave, you can do these really quick moves if you know what you're doing, and you know you're going fast, but at the same time, like in your perception, like what you're seeing, it seems like you're going slow, and it's like, oh, it's like an unexplainable thing to experience. Like you just have to experience. I can't even put it in words. That's why surfing is so, like, once you get those FaceTime waves and that like experience of like riding on the face of the wave, doing a quick turn, doing like a little snap, like doing a slow bottom turn, coming out and then coming all the way back up to the top of the crest of the wave, like that experience and like your time perception and how your body perceives it, it just is so euphoric. You just want to keep doing it over and over again. Like the only thing better than that is, well, the male and female reproduction process. But some people will say, like, it's surfing and getting a perfect wave is so euphoric, like that is the only thing your mind thinks. Your mind is 100% clear. You are not thinking about anything else in the world. That's why when they say no worries, that's literally what it means, because when you're in that bliss on a wave, your mind is clean of any thoughts, any worries, like anything negative is just deleted from your mind, and you're completely focused on what is going on with that wave. So literally no worries that's what it means. Well, that's what it means to me. I mean, it could mean totally something different, but yeah, I would say, like, probably the other way to explain it would be like a professional football player in a stadium with 80,000 people, and he's going and he catches like a 50-yard pass and runs for a touchdown. And even though this place is so loud, screaming, like literally in the movies when they show it, like it seems like they're going in slow motion, and this guy, all he can hear is his breathing. Like literally, that's probably all that person can hear when you're catching a touchdown pass and just like running for a touchdown. I don't know. I've never done that. Well, I've caught a pass, but I mean, I've never like been a professional football player, caught a pass and ran for a touchdown. So I'm pretty sure I've heard accounts where like professional football players will say that is actually how they perceive it. Like all they hear is their breathing, and all they can hear like the other guy like charging at him, his footsteps, but the crowd sound is just gone. Like somehow your mind, when you're in that state of performance, can drown out all the unnecessary things and just pick on what is necessary for your survival. So since like this guy, so he's running for a touchdown pass, even though there's a super loud crowd, the survival instinct in your mind, you can hear the other guy running to try to tackle you, because that's like literally a threat. So that's kind of like, it evolved in our DNA to like let's say we were running, hunting something through the forest, or somebody was chasing us, like all your mind drowns everything out besides that person chasing you. So like you can be like literally in like a super loud crowd. Oh, I'm totally straying off topic here. I'm just saying our mind is capable of such amazing things, and like to unlock these abilities our minds has is like when you do sports like surfing or playing like football and just doing an amazing play, or I don't know, like skiing, snowboarding, like any type of exciting sport. Like I've never skydived. Like I don't want to jump out of a perfectly well-flying plane. I mean, I would probably do it, but I don't really, not interested in it. Like, and also because one of my knees is kind of screwed up, so I don't want to. Why risk something like I could land and just totally mess up my knees? So why risk it, right? But I would assume some people when they're skydiving, they have like a similar experience. Yeah, and probably like a lot of this stuff I'm talking about has to do with adrenaline, like how adrenaline works. Like adrenaline, I don't know, maybe adrenaline is what helps your mind focus. Like when you're on the face of a wave, you got adrenaline going, you're on like a 7-foot face, 10-foot face, and your adrenaline is what alters your time perception. And it seems like you can make, like, it's almost like Flash, right? How they show Flash, but like obviously not that exaggerated, but it's almost similar to that Flash thing. Like, ow, this is hard to hold. Like, yeah. What else was I gonna? Wow, I was gonna say something cool and I totally forgot what it was. What was I gonna say about that? Who knows? But yeah, also like right now, like out there where those people are, this is like a perfect time just to go out there and chill, paddle around, swim. Like by tomorrow morning, like right out here where those guys are, there'll be some like shoulder high waves, fun little sets. And then by tomorrow afternoon at this time, towards sunset, this will be like so big, it'll be like closing out, like almost not even surfable. Like, and then I think this one is going to stick around for a couple of days. So this one actually might be a longer acting swell. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning it'll